Alright, welcome back everybody to Halo. We're going to play Halo Reach, which is my favorite Halo game. Many people love this game as well, but I know it has, in some circles, not aged as well as other games. I love this game because it is essentially a single-player game where you're always with a buddy. So it's not just you versus the world. It's you and usually one of your people. And there are times where you do go solo against portions of the game, but it's very rare. I just love everything about this game. Well, I guess I shouldn't say I love everything about this game. I love most things about this game. Right here, we're setting up just like this. Here's Reach. We talked about Reach in the first Halo game, the Fall of Reach. Important moment in the Halo timeline. This is the helmet that always appears. It changes depending on what helmet you're wearing. So the helmet I'm wearing right now is also the helmet that's got the bullet through it. So I got some nice juxtaposition there. We're looking at that helmet now. I'm going with the basically gray armor in this. Basically no colors. If I did this normally, it'd probably be some variation of like a blue armor, because I like blue. It's my favorite color. I would also adjust some of my armor and helmet to make it look kind of cooler, but in this version I'm just gonna go with what I have here. How the game basically starts me out with just sort of basic armor. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have basic armor.
Contact with Visegrad Relay was lost last night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours. I responded with trooper fire teams, which have since been declared MIA.
And now you're sending us.
The Office of Naval Intelligence believes deployment of a Spartan team is a gross misallocation.
So we're all Spartans here.
Resources. I disagree.
There's a Spartan that lost her arm.
So that's
makes her kind of nifty.
Cat, you read his file?
Only the parts that weren't covered in black ink.
Anyone claim responsibility?
There's your captain.
Only thinks it might be the local insurrection. 5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then
So at this point, we think that it's rebels
that cannot happen
causing
here.
us issues on the planet.
It's too damn important. I want that relay back online, Noble One.
Sir, consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
Lieutenant.
Commander, sir.
I'm Carter, Noble Team's leader. That's Kat, Noble 2, Emil and George 4 and 5. You're riding with me, Noble 6. Not gonna lie to you, Lieutenant. You're stepping into some shoes the rest of the squad would rather leave unfilled. Me, I'm just happy to have Noble back up to full strength. Just one thing, I've seen your file, even the parts the ONI censors didn't want me to. I'm glad to have your skill set. But we're a team. That lone wolf stuff stays behind. Clear?
So basically, this is sort of their wink and nudge to the Halo fan base, saying, hey, you know, you're not going to have to do this all on your own like you have in Halo 1 and 2 and parts of 3. I wouldn't say all of 3. Parts of 3. You're going to do this game pretty much on your own. It's going to be you versus the world, with very small sections where either you're getting assisted by someone or the Arbiter or whatever.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a downed relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Kat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
Sir, why would rebels want to cut off Reach from the rest of the colonies?
You got a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
So the Spartan team's made up of 6 people.
Backup channels.
Searching. Nada. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
So lonely already. So lonely already. I love that line. I also enjoy I enjoy just this slow start to the game. Which changes a little. there's a thing that changes a little bit if you play this on legendary mode,
Let's stay focused. Watch your second.
and I'll explain it in just a second here, but so the game's just basically trying to figure out if I want inverted controllers or not.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out.
So they're gonna drop me down.
Put us down on the bluff.
So this is, we're just gonna play this like I've never played this game before. We're gonna do a little bit of kind of poking around in buildings that you would normally do on your first playthrough of this game.
Go, Six.
Basically there's nothing here.
Noble team.
This is everything's empty. It's just more or less like buildings, and you're seeing sort of remnants of what is to come right now. So we'll talk about it here in a second. Once we leave this area, as I was sort of mentioning about legendary mode, if we're playing legendary, there's a hidden elite that's invisible that's carrying a data pad. Can only be unlocked in legendary mode. You can't do it in this or any other mode. But basically what you have to do is you have to sprint towards the exit point of this zone, which is a sort of a funnel, and you have to kill the elite, and he's not there for very long, so you sort of have to sprint to get there.
Where are the troopers?
Why are we not seeing explosives residue?
Noble 3, can you confirm any EX residue in the area?
Negative, sir. Plasma, maybe.
Can't be. Not on Reach.
So we're seeing plasma scarring, which indicates it's the Covenant, but not guaranteed it's the Covenant. There's a chance that for some reason the
next structure, boss.
what's it called, have gotten their hands on plasma technology,
Engage, but be selective.
but you can be pretty sure that you know what's coming at this point. These guys, of course, made to jump scare you a little bit, but we're not to battle yet. The game's trying to teach us sort of the basics, you know. We're looking around.
Noble 6, moving to the house. Go in quiet. I'm right behind you.
So I believe,
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
I don't know enough about Noble 6 here in the game. I think he's meant, when they talk about your filling shoes, I don't think anyone else wants to. I think you're supposed to be the point man,
Ask them what they're doing here.
which usually means first through the door and first dead.
Hiding, sir.
Obviously George is heavy, you know, heavy weaponry.
He heard screams. Gunfire.
Noble 3 is sniper.
Says something in the fields.
Cat's tech.
Something.
Obviously Noble 1 is your leader, and Emil is close quarter combat guy.
Them back inside.
Osman Tom Beverly. Getting?
And you're sort of that role that sort of fills everything else. So you can be, you know, a jack of all trades, if you will. At least that's how I interpreted Noble 6 in this game. Because they make you do all kinds of different missions that aren't exactly specified to any singular role.
Damn.
That's gross.
Fill me in, Commander. What are you seeing? Over.
We've got military casualties, 2 of the missing troopers.
Also some
Looks
rebels.
like they were interrogated. It's messy.
Lots of dead people here.
Watch your motion trackers. June, you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean.
So Noble 3, who's our sniper, is actually up in the sky right now. So, he's eyes in the sky right now.
Boss, I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west.
Damn it!
We're about to be
Cover.
flanked.
This is where you first see him. There's a up top to the left. I missed, but there is a jackal up there. And then they have us move down here. They teach you about throwing grenades. And this is where you actually start the fight, which I just love. I love because it's not just you versus the Covenant, it's the Spartan team versus the Covenant. I just love this. So yeah, each character does what it's really good at. You know, George is suppressive fire, and what's his face is shotgun guy. So, and you just sort of fill in the middle. But you don't have to worry about like, you can add like actual military tactics to this, because while George and Carter are all taken care of, sort of going up the center here, I choose to flank the enemy on the left side. You know, ultimately it does lead down to this bottleneck at the bottom of the hill, which is fine. But like, it gives you a number of different ways to play this game, and just address each encounter can be addressed in a completely different manner. I just love it. So you could choose to follow, or you could choose to flank. You know, here I'm coming around the side here to the left flank again. Take down some of these, unsuccessfully taking down some of these grunts, but that's what they're designed for. Haven't run into any elites yet, but we will in a moment, so. And then, one nice thing is if your shields give out and you start taking health damage, you hide behind the thing. It will regenerate some of your health as long as you don't go below, I think it's 3. So, like this, if I hide and don't take any more damage, my health will go back to full. If I take any more than, say, 3 more damage, then I gotta go find a health thing. But you're never at that point where it's like, okay, you're reliant on your shield 100%. Yeah, see, you're spawning in over there. I'm not sure this is actually working to snipe them. I think I'm a little too far away. Alright, we're up. We're gonna come around the left side here, and this is where we're gonna meet some more difficult enemies. So
Showing more activity to the east. Copy that, June. We're on it.
6,
got point.
it's such a perfect way to introduce these characters too, because up to this point you fought 0 elites, and now we're running into grunts. You get a little over aggressive, and up here comes some elites. You know, there's not just one of them either. There's multiple, including yellow elites. There's a white elite. I mean, they're wielding new weapons too. I mean, these aren't plasma rifles. These are no, these aren't plasma guns. These are well, whatever they call these. They're the repeating rifle that's new to this game. I got turned around, got beat up there. That's okay. Try not to die as much. I like the repeating rifle in this game. I don't think it comes back in any of the later games, but I do like it as a, at least in terms of like a new kind of interesting gun that's kind of like not really. It operates different, I guess I should say, than a you know, your usual plasma gun. You can actually hold the like reload button to release some of the energy that's stored up in it. So rather than it overheating, as you can see, I'm building a heat gauge. And then I can switch out and the heat gauge will slowly go down, or I can press this button to release all the heat in the gun. So it's kind of like a reload, but you're not having to balance it as much as you do with, say, a plasma rifle. So far, you know, we've introduced the concept of you're fighting not by yourself, but with a team. We're going to enter a vehicle, and we're going to get help from George and Carter, who are also Spartans, so you don't have to worry about them taking too much damage and dying, and then being like, well, there goes my gunner. You know, on the back of my Warthog. And he's such a great character too. He's carrying literally a turret gun. Well, that was unfortunate. He just puts that, just sort of clips that on the back of the,
Get us there in one piece.
on the back of the vehicle here, and he kind of uses it as sort of like a mount for his gun. I just love everything about this. And yes, in typical, Halo fashion, I can run over these guys if I want to, which I'm going to do here at some point. Maybe not this exact moment, but, say in like a couple minutes. Bye-bye, Emu. So there's a couple different areas we have to go to. Alright, so this is one of the first two structures you have to go to. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, with George here is sort of like a auto cannon. You can kind of leave him here. You don't have to worry about him dying, first of all. But he also kind of does a great job with suppressing fire. And then that again lets me flank from the side. Which is not something you can do in the one-on-one type Halo games, because it ends up unless you've got like Marines around that soak up some of the fire, it just becomes everybody's focused on you, and your moves and gunning is designed to be an army of one sort of thing. And this gives you, I think, a better ability to actually like play it out like it's an actual battle, where it's not just you versus the world, but it's you and your team versus whatever you're coming up against. And like I said before, your ability to choose different ways of addressing encounters is just great. I just love it. You could choose to stay on the thing. You could use, maybe not here, but you could definitely in other areas, drive this thing, run guys over, create sort of a front line sort of situation where, you're trying to push forward and they're trying to hold the line. Or you can, like I said, flank them. So yeah, we're headed off to the next area we need to go to, which is like a little headquarters, I guess. A couple things I mentioned. I'm not going to be going after any of the data pads. I'm not sure if any of them are available outside of legendary mode. But if they are, I will not be going for them. I'll just be, like I said, more or less going through the game, not really looking for data pads, skulls, etc. Partly because it's been a while since I played this game, so I don't remember if the data pads are here in non-legendary mode, or if you have to be playing legendary in order to get them. Same with the skulls as well. I'm sure there's skulls in this game that you can pick up, but I don't know. I like how you're just kind of hanging around this side here. He's not. I don't care about grunts. They don't do as much damage. But you don't want to get accidentally come out the side and have an elite like plop you in your face. Dead. Just like that, you cleaned out this whole area,
Mayday, 3 Charlie 6. Does anyone read? We were attacked by Covenant forces. The Covenant is en reach. I repeat, the Covenant is en reach.
The troopers?
Let's move, 6. We gotta find the source of that distress call.
No disrespect, but don't we have more important things to do than round up strays?
We don't leave people behind. You see those troopers, you let me know.
I like the
Possible friendly forces under attack south of your position. Over.
yeah.
We're under attack. I repeat, Mayday. Mayday, 3 Charlie 6. We are under attack by the Covenant. I got wounded. Cannot hold this position.
Yeah, we're coming.
We need to find those troopers now.
So one of the things, the reason I mentioned I'm not looking for data pads or any other collectible is because there's one here somewhere.